The StreetFighter vest has sort of a long history to it. Back in 2013, an Edmonton Police Service dog named Quanto was unfortunately stabbed to death. After that incident, there were a lot of questions that arose from the law enforcement community, mainly towards canine protection. Some of those questions were, is there an adequate system that is extremely lightweight, something that the dog can wear for an entire shift, still protecting its vital organs, but won't impede anything that the dog has been trained to do? So that involves agility work, that involves tracking and detection, being able to fight, patrol work, apprehension, the list goes on. We took it upon ourselves here at LOF Defense to start a research project around this request. We soon realized that there is not a lot out there for canine protection. When we started this project and we dove into the design elements of this harness, we wanted it to work for essentially all areas of operation. It had to work for law enforcement, for military, search and rescue, security, and all the other ones in between. We wanted something that was going to protect the dog. It couldn't impede its mobility, it couldn't impede the way it works, and it had to be comfortable. We also had to be mindful of the handler operating the dog. The StreetFighter vest had to perform in such a way that he or she shouldn't have to worry about their canine underperforming due to equipment issues, therefore keeping both of them safe and focused on their mission. We had consulted with many members from our community, everything from Tier 1 Special Operations units. We found out very quickly that designing a system that was going to work for all these areas of operation was going to be very difficult. We had spent 2 years in the research and development of this project, designing a harness system that would work for all these areas of operation. We had developed multiple prototypes applying some of the industry's lightest materials and advanced fibers and composites that were available to us on the market. Some of the major benefits to this harness is the fact that it's extremely lightweight. A single unit with Armour only weighs about 3.5 pounds. It is something that the K9 can work with all day for an entire shift without experiencing any of the effects of overheating or fatigue. We see countless dogs going into areas of operation where they should be wearing body protection where the threat is imminent. Being in a situation where you have to deploy a working canine that has the imminent threat of potentially being injured, having to put body armor on the dog takes a lot of time, and time is usually of the essence in these types of situations. So the StreetFighter vest, being able to have it on the dog all day and being able to effectively deploy the dog with that vest on will save a ton of time. Having this type of body protection can greatly increase the canine's chance of surviving. I think it's crucial that we protect our canines. I believe it's our responsibility to. These dogs are our best friends, they're our companions, and if trained appropriately, they'll do their job without hesitation every single time. For the amount of training that's involved and the amount of time and effort that we put in, I believe the small investment for a protective body armor harness is not even a question.